Hello there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Brokenswordreforged with myself, barkergaming. If you are new, come on, hit that subscribe button right now before you go any further. And also, if you enjoyed the episode, big thumbs up, that would be awesome. You can find the little clicky buttons below the video. Go and do that. It's absolutely free and absolutely well respected and well appreciated by myself. So yeah, go and do that. Okay, so we left to see the last episode where, if you have not seen, check that link, top right corner. The assassination. I thought it was just a vocal error because the guy was like trying to grab his last breath, but no, it's actually called an assassination. So yeah, poorly though, the guy died by the assassin. Yeah. So if you missed that episode, go check that out. Come back to here, then we'll continue the story together.
I have to go.
Okay. Good luck.
That was like in a sexual manner, wasn't it? Good luck. Thanks, Nico. Right, okay. Not too sure where we are going. Shop. Why did that all of a sudden like flash up that I can look through the window? Do we go back to... We're not going back to there. We can't go to the hospital now. That is now done. Do we go back to the museum? Or do we go to the police? No, we've witnessed a murder. Let's go to the police. I know there was another police officer there, but...
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
There we
Have
go.
you ever heard of the Hashashin, Sergeant?
What was that?
The cult of the assassins.
What are you trying to say, Stobbart?
That the clown is a member of that cult.
I see. And what proofs do you have?
Proof? I arrived at my conclusion through logical deduction and...
Pseudo-intellectual people. Leave the investigation of crime to those who know best. The police.
Okay. Sorry to say. Oops, sorry. Let's just get rid of that annoying subscribe button thing there. So yeah, that's it then. That's all we can ask. Let's go
See you later,
back.
Sergeant.
I suppose we'll go talk to the other police officer. Don't know what information I've got to get the guy to move, but we will go. I think it was here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Let's go to there. Let's speak to this guy, see if we can get him move.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
No.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Don't you want to know why I'm carrying it?
No, that would be dangerously similar to making inquiries. I might get a reputation for taking my job seriously.
Okay.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
I'll be there. Yeah. Obviously, I haven't got enough information to get that police officer to move. I can't speak to Sergeant Moo because I haven't got enough information. Can't speak to Nico because I haven't got enough information. I suppose the only way... I don't think I can go to the airport. There's nowhere else to travel, I don't think. Lockmon, Paris. No. Alright, so it's something within Paris we've got to do. Let's go to the museum. This bloke did say he was going to go to Nico's place. He hasn't visited just yet.
You have left it very late, monsieur. Late for what? Anything? I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you, not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He'd made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor, but on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I have never seen before.
Scary.
Very scary. Okay, we've got some questions for the security guard. Let's go.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
Well, you'd want to take a pot with them, really.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Ah oui, they connect the market, cleaned up.
Okay, let's carry on with the pots.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
Not a clue. Right, okay, some coins.
What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
I just noticed the pots are here. I'm guessing these are the coins. And then, I don't know why he's asking about these, because I don't think the security guard will know, but it's worth a try. You ask everything until you get further.
What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Okay, keep going.
What can you tell me about the collection of coins?
Oh, so
A
just...
rare example of
Oh,
that
it's-
little old. They're unique.
I didn't realise he was repeating himself. Next one.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Well, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied hard and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
Right, okay. Tripod.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
Anything else?
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Okay, anything else?
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology.
Any more?
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no. That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Okay.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
I've got a feeling he's asking these questions because we might be breaking in the museum and nicking this tripod.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Let's go speak to Lebanon.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Joji?
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place,
I heard them planning the raid.
they're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
So there you have it. Somebody's going to steal it. I thought it'd be us. That's why he's inquiring about the alarm system. But nope, the Hashashin is coming for it.
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, assassini, the assassins.
Okay, keep going.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
Okay, right, keep going.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Right, okay, so that's all the questions.
Thanks
for
for your
now.
help, Andre.
You're welcome.
How do we... Let's have a look.
Hey, no! No, monsieur. No.
No.
What's
Right.
wrong?
You must not enter the exhibits.
I'm sorry.
Go again.
Now, what did I tell you about touching the exhibits?
You can get thrown out of
Was
it.
it you can touch all you want so long as your hands are clean?
Not quite, monsieur. It was do not touch, not ever.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh, yeah. Let's go open this casket.
Don't even think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be suffocated.
I always
Ow.
wondered how it felt to be a mummy.
Right. Handle? Handle? What are we handling? What is this?
The rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened.
Oh, okay. Ah, Right, okay. I'm getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. So wait till he walks off. Handle. Go over here, quick. Or, tell you what, just go here. Go there, quick. Yes! We're in. Do we stay in there now? Till it's closed? Surely we do.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Ah!
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, Monsieur.
Okay, here we go. Out they go. Lock the door. Hours passed. Oh, here we go. Some thugs from outside the bloody Ubu.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
Totem pole. Do we push this over?
What the... Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Hey up! Cat burglar. Who's now run off with the tripod? While we're knocked out. Everything happened there.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor George.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You mean
It was
it
Nico.
was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so.
Yes, let's see what happens.
Nothing happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Exciting.
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
Okay, so let's have a look.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Will she give us any more information then? What she's been told?
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
Well, she's not saying anything, is she?
The Night Scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. That's the tripod we borrowed from the museum.
Okay, so it's not giving any more information on that. Let's talk to her about the
Lobineau
assassin.
explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy.
That it? Oh boy. Do you want to have a look at my tripod?
What do you think the purpose of this tripod is?
On the manuscript, the gem is shown mounted on top of it.
So, we risked a criminal charge to steal a display stand?
Don't ask me. Maybe it's intended to hold the gem in a specific position.
Right, okay.
I have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Thing is, where are we going to go? I don't know where we're going. Croon Raiders saved by a surprise cat burglar. You are right there. Where do we go now? I wonder if... Let's go back over here. Okay, look at this. Ah, this is going to be our way in. Let's go over to here. Tourists.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Okay. Juggler. Hi there.
Hey, you with the ball.
Oui?
Oui.
How did you learn to be a juggler?
Juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu! A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contre-gravitique aeroballetic mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crowned heads of Europe had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders, plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't think so. That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not, does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
I had no idea what I was doing. But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be? A lot more difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Not so easy after all, is it?
Nope.
No, I guess not.
Okay.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Le Templier? Ah, the last Grand Master, Jacques du Molay, was burnt on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Right, okay. So, we now have
Catch you later.
tourists and
Au
a
revoir, monsieur.
juggler nearby. Let's go into here. I've got a feel in church something is going to happen over here. So let's go over there. And obviously we've got to use the juggler to distract the police officer somehow, so we can go into the manhole cover. But first of all, is there a place for this tripod and the diamond to sit on top in here? Right, George, stop. Where are you going? Statue. Can I not put this on the statue? Anywhere near the statue? Nope. Okay. Well, that sort of ruined that idea. I was expecting to put the tripod and diamond on to here and maybe shine some lights or something, but no, nothing's happening. Right, let's go back to the juggler Oh, mind you, I've got a red nose, haven't I? Let's go speak to the policeman. Maybe we can use this red nose. Alright, let's go speak to this police officer. Let's see if anything else crops up. No, just talk to the police officer.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Red nose, why has that popped up all of a sudden?
Ah, you are a clown.
Do I look like a clown?
No, although you juggle like one. Now, if I'd known you were a clown, it would have been amusing. And not a humiliation for you.
What do you mean?
Who ever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point. So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it...
You look like a pathetic loon.
Okay.
Oui, monsieur.
Giving me an
Look at
idea.
it.
It's giving me an idea.
What do you think of the juggler?
Ah, he is excellent, most watchable.
But he's blocking the thoroughfare and obstructing traffic.
So, he is amusing. The traffic isn't. If he wants to block it, who am I to say no?
You're a cop.
Ah, oui. So I am. Ah, well.
So you're not going to do anything about this guy?
No.
He probably doesn't even have a license.
Ah, a license. This I had not considered.
So what are you going to do?
The instant I return to the station, I shall check.
Return to the station? Why not just ask him?
And spoil his concentration. What kind of a barbarian do you take me for?
Oh, thought we were going somewhere then. Right, hang on.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Right, he mentioned the red nose. Can we wear the red nose and juggle?
Hi again.
Oui? What is it this time?
Look, a red nose.
Oh, you say, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo, is that it? Oh.
I'd like to have another try at juggling, please.
You have gone on a crash course, perhaps?
No, I just had an insight into presentation.
Ah, here we go, he's going to put the red
Allow
nose
me
up.
to demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you insist on completing your humiliation, monsieur.
Okay, now for my secret weapon.
Red nose, put it on. There we go.
The juggler was speechless with rage. You could have mistaken him for a mime. And without a word, he collected his balls
And then what?
and left in a fury. Hey, you forgot one of your balls. Hey! But he didn't hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some policing for a change.
Oh! Oh! Yes! Den den den! Time to go down the sewer. Sorry folks, show's over. Get going. Yes! We're in! Down we go. Bye bye people. Peter Griffin with a moustache. Oh yes. Oh, look at this. Let's have a look. Former glory. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Love it. What's this? Murky water. Well, I don't want to get into the murky water, so boats.
On the boat was a winching machine.
Okay, handle. Right. Oh, do we hook it on one of these and pull it out? Oh, it's coming to me. It's coming to me. I've never actually got this far in the game before, but I'm just putting 2 and 2 together and getting 6, you know what I mean? Oh.
The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templier and something about innocence. The wall seemed in very poor condition.
Right, check this one then.
Close up, I could see a faded inscription. My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, "This is where the gallows used to stand." Maybe.
Maybe. Right, hook. Can we hook one of these up? Every time I go for check-ins, he puts it down.
The inscription was undecipherable. I wondered...
Right, hook.
The hook lay in a bed of chain.
Yeah.
There were 3 arches, each with an inscription.
Right. Pick chain up. Murky water. What path? Can I go over there? Obviously, you can't go that way without going up there.
Okay, it's long jump time.
Really?
Here goes.
Where's
Do
the
I
jump?
look crazy or something?
George, I thought you were going to do it.
What's a guy supposed to do with a sewer?
Don't answer that.
Why not? It's something to do with this chain. Obviously, I can pick the hook up, but we've got nothing on us. Ball, hand buzzer.
On the boat was a winching machine.
Yeah, and obviously. Right, hook now.
The hook was held rigidly by the tightly wound chain.
Come on. It's got to be something. Pick the hook up. Boat, water, path. Nothing up there. Stone panel. And he puts the chain down. I don't get it. Not
Close up,
getting it.
I could see a faded inscription. My medieval... Maybe. The hook lay in a bed of chain.
Yes, but what am I meant to do with the hook, George? No, not that. The ball? Nope. Oh. Oh!
Hey! That's hollow! It was time for some brutal destruction.
Oh, here we go. Yes. What's up? And I guess this
Close
one,
up, I could
the
see the
hook's full.
plaster was thinner where I'd broken through, and behind it were some cogs and a lever.
Chain time. No, we should put it down again.
Here goes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, cool!
Hey, cool.
Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid.
Chain time then. Go on. Yes, here we go. Operate. Can you reckon we can like break all the doors down? Okay, fascinating. But guess what, guys? I'm going to leave the episode right here. If you wish to know what's beyond this stairwell and this cave system, please do come back. I would love to have your support. And I'm sure you will come back if you are as intrigued as I am. So yeah, that's it for me. Have a good day, have a good week, and I will catch you all back here next episode. See you then.